Morning. Art Hostage here, and we're going to do another episode.
Tiptoeing through the jewelry store, Christian Dior, mink dragging to the floor. I don't really care about money anymore. Pay me in jewels while I'm pulling up a fall. Tiptoeing through the jewelry store, Christian Dior, mink dragging to the floor. I don't really care about money anymore. Pay me in jewels while I'm pulling up a fall. I was blessed today. No girlfriend, no stress today. Never was a child, so I never got to play. You know crime pays no minimum wage. It's closing time. Fish scale falls on my jaw, moonshine. Midnight falls in the cold moonlight. Crimes get organized. Diamonds jumping out the gym while I'm watching my husky swim. Can't imagine life any other way. Day and Tony on a razor blade. Tiptoeing through the jewelry store, Christian Dior, mink dragging to the floor. I don't really care about money anymore. Pay me in jewels while I'm pulling up a fall. Tiptoeing through the jewelry store, Christian Dior, mink dragging to the floor. I don't really care about money anymore. Pay me in jewels while I'm pulling up a fall. Tiptoeing to the jewelry store, I don't really care about nothing anymore. Grandma say I grew up, I ain't stubborn anymore. I think the whole mag, we ain't fucking anymore. Tiptoeing to the Gucci store, but see why you looking at my jewelry for. That's that shit that I might get a jewelry for. You tucking your shit while you buy that jewelry for. Tiptoeing on the marble floors. Thug life feeling like Tupac Shakur. We was tiptoeing on your block, little boy. Your James Harden on my wrist, a block, little boy. Tiptoeing through the jewelry store, Christian Dior, mink dragging to the floor. I don't really care about money anymore. Pay me in jewels while I'm pulling up a fall. Tiptoeing through the jewelry store, Christian Dior, mink dragging to the floor. I don't really care about money anymore. Pay me in jewels when I'm pulling up a fall.
Yes,
It's been a while.
That was a very good one. Very good one.
That's
Oh, you lit it already?
I told you to light it when it got to 8 seconds. Here, wait. I've explained to you. So Paddy got the big cigar. Tobacco shop in Limerick was closed today, bank holiday. So instead, I went and I got 5 mini Hamlet cigars. So when I've all these gone, these should be the equivalent to that one. So I'm smoking 5 cigars tonight. Oh, yup, Chloe Daly in the chat. Big shout out to Chloe Daly. She said give her a shout out before I started. So here we go. Right. Andrew Brait, Tristan Bate.
Better get it nice and toasted up.
This is it, Paddy. Got the hip flask.
Yes.
So I gotta ash that off because mine's fucking burning fast. So let's get going on this. We're starting on a big one today. On a little weasel we all here know as Art Hostage. But he's not really Art Hostage, is he? Is he, Paddy?
Let me tell you a little story. When I was driving in my $1 million Bugatti, I thought of a story about a turtle who was brought in with a group of rabbits, and he was accepted into the group. and then that turtle killed all the rabbits. We've gotten that turtle before it's even happened, but it was on its well on its way. But yes, he isn't who he proclaims to be.
And that was a green-colored Bugatti as well.
A green-colored Bugatti. So,
I can't
do
keep up.
you have the websites?
I do. So we have a good few websites. Should I put them up on screen and keep them, or should we just read off them and let it go?
We'll just
Because
read
if we
off
put
of them and let it go.
Yeah, we'll just read off them. So let's start with Art Hostage, more commonly known in public as Paul Hendry. His real name is Paul Hendry. He's from Brighton. What the fuck? Oh, I was echoing there. So let's start with Art Hostage. Name Paul Hendry. He's from Brighton. We have a few comments made in his blog post. We found a lot on him here, thanks to a few people.
Thanks to a few people.
So they know who they are. Appreciate it a lot. So he lives in a little place called Penvency Bay in Brighton. Okay? His name is Paul Hendry, and he is currently the biggest informant in art crime in current day art crime. He actually admitted to this on his YouTube channel a couple of times, but I don't think anyone watches his videos deep enough to get into it. So a lot of comments on him. We're going to start out with one or two, and they've actually only been posted today when they kind of see what's going on. So this one I'm going to read, and it's from Anonymous. Not going to give names because they've sent them in. So these are the exact words I'm quoting. Listen, I'm writing from the Netherlands, and I know this guy. He's dangerous. Which is why I don't leave my name with you. This story about a located Roman statue brings up many unsweared questions. He's referring to a video about a Roman statue that was stolen. Why won't the news write? Ask the... Now, this is a bit off because this lad's writing from fucking Norway or Netherlands or wherever, so the English might be a bit off. Seemingly persistent questions. Who is William versus? Is he a mystery Austrian collector? Why isn't he arrested? Or wasn't he arrested? How much he was paid for the Roman statue? Where did the money come from? I haven't a clue what this lad's on about. But basically, Art Hostage is a liar. None of his stories are true is what we've gasped. He likes to sit down, take drugs in his house, pills to be exact. If you're from Limerick, tablets. And he's a severe alcoholic. He has a son named Oliver in his 20s, I'd say. And they like to go around the world exploring caves to see if they can find art. Because apparently you'll find loads of art in a cave. So
loads of it.
We have a lot to get into here. That was only the briefing on it. We
a
have
lot to get into.
About 15 articles. He's a solicitor and everything. I'm actually planning on getting onto his solicitor and fucking telling his solicitor how he's fucking lying about a lot of shit, right? So no, Lambs, there isn't wrong with taking drugs, but the fact that this man is taking lots of drugs in his house and drinking and then coming out making these stories saying they're true when they're all delusional, he said none of them are true. He's under the influence 24/7, basically.
Well, we were looking through the comments. There's a lot of people from Brighton that fucking hate this guy. There's two of them that are actively searching for him right now. Two that he's narked off. And there's like one guy, he said like everybody, he knows like he knows basically what everybody else knows, but he likes to add flair to it. So he lies a lot about a lot of shit. And he said that's his big issue. That's why he didn't get the 60 grand reward right off the bat, is because he lies. And he lied during a statement. And they didn't even get convicted, I don't think. Or did they? I don't know if I guess one guy got convicted or whatever. But there's like two more or something like that were involved. And they ended up getting out of it completely because he was lying about certain things. And apparently that's why he didn't get his reward. Yeah, and he's been yeah. There's like the comments was really a big eye opener too to me, because it showed that it's not the first time he's done this. He's done way more times than you.
I have a comment from another anonymous link here. It says Paul Hendry is nothing but, and I'm not reading this out of my brain. This is all being quoted. I'm reading this on the screen. It says, Paul Hendry is nothing but a stinking grass, and everyone in Brighton hates this man. He is a liar and lives on his own little world where he thinks he is some sort of art dealer who can recover stolen art, which of course he cannot because he doesn't have the know-how or contacts to do this. He lives in his sad little house in Pensby Bay, that's where we got his place, drinking and taking sleeping pills all day. He lives in this make-believe world which he has made up over the years. His stories he tells are lies, and everyone knows them. They are no secret. If you were in that world in Brighton and the rest of... Wait a minute, I'm getting lost. If you're in... And the rest of the story he tells are from newspapers with a lot of lies. So he's picking up stories from newspapers and he's fucking in his own lies to make them his own stories. As well, he puts all this together and comes up with this make-believe world that he is some sort of investigator, of which he is all lies, of course. So, wait, this man is delusional idiot, and most of what he says is all made up nonsense, rubbish, all in his head. Basically, he makes up lies about these pieces of art that he's robbed and then sells them, and then he goes to try see can he get them back for the police. But the thing is he never stole these pieces of art. He's read that these pieces have been stolen from the newspaper. There actually isn't one piece of proof naming his name other than his mouth. All these articles you read will all be from his mouth. They nicknamed himself Turbo Paul and everything.
Yeah, it's insane the amount of fucking articles and shit. There's even one writer who was calling out his bullshit. He was like, I think he tends to, what'd you say, Aaron? He tends to like add shit to that out of that one story.
Yeah, he takes...
There's like articles and shit. It's insane. I can't believe I didn't fucking see this shit.
Like, it's complete, like, you wouldn't even realize it. It's what we're reading here about this man. You can actually, do you know what? All this that we're reading, most of it's public information. If you go on Google, don't do it now because you're watching this, but if you go on Google after this and type in, I'll say his name very clearly, Paul Hendry, okay? Paulhendry with Brighton at the end, okay? You will find at least 50 articles straight off the bat on how fucking delusional this man is. Now, I trusted this man. I told this man some stuff in confidence, and there's a man there and Tom Joe actually witnessed this as well. We were in a private call, me, Tom Joe, and Sai one time, and I told Sai that I did not trust. I don't know if Tom Joe was there, but I told Sai I did not trust him. And Sai he didn't agree with me, but he kind of understood where I was coming from, because it's fucking, there's nothing really proof. Like, you can Google all these pieces of art and his name isn't mentioned once until you Google his name. These stories that you're hearing are coming from his mouth. And Celtic, you're getting banned if you say that again. I'm joking. So, look. And do you know what? You keep going, and I'll put up something that you don't know I have of you.
Yeah,
you won't be too happy.
Yeah, it's just some crazy shit. Like, even the comments, you don't know if any of that shit that those guys in the comments are saying, but there's so many, and there's so many names that are involved. Like, it's insane. I mean, he's probably not even fucking safe walking around there. They were putting out addresses. They put out his address several times. Like, it's like, this isn't the first time this happened. It's a fucking insane the amount of fucking people that were like, fuck you. They're calling him by his real fucking name too and everything. Paul Hendry.
Mm-hmm. There's actually one more article I want to get up here. It is by, I think it's this one here. It's someone interviewed him, a journalist interviewed him, and there's a couple of questions. So if I go down, there's one question here really kind of, I see our pilot thought it was interested in now. Great by the security, no hacker, blah blah. Guess what? Themselves 2 seconds. There's one here that really took to my mind. He called himself.
You want to know what blows me away even more?
What
is that we didn't even fucking look at, like, I don't even know why I didn't even fucking look into this shit.
Yes, and with these stories, I was thinking in my brain, you'd think at least once in my head, I'd go, do you know what? I could actually read a bit more into Art Hostage and Google it. Never in my fucking in the time I spoke to him, did I ever think about just searching fucking Turbo Paul or Art Hostage? And
He's fucking slick, man.
The second you type in Art Hostage or Turbo Paul, boom, 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 article after article. There's no stopping them. Like,
Yeah, there's like, fuck it. If I would have seen that shit, I'd been like, fuck this. I was like, yeah, that's some crazy shit.
so
And
we
I
should
just
get
never
going on
fucking thought to look.
I'm going to get going here on one of the main articles I found. We also got his solicitor's name and everything, so I might be getting onto them shortly, letting them know that he's doing nothing but fucking lying to people and whatnot. So, it says here, informer Paul Hendry has broken cover and insisted he was the first to provide information which led to the conviction of the ring leader, which I'm assuming is some kind of an art fucking hostage over there.
Yeah.
He accused Sussex police of dragging their feet in supporting his claim, and he is calling for improvements in the way informers are handled by police. He says he gave police details about post office worker Colin Edwards, 42. So he got Colin Edwards sentenced for a crime touted after him ended up being one of the fucking, he meant to be in the biggest fucking art hostage in the whole fucking of Europe, and he's just going around ratting on people here and there. But if I go back to that first article I was on about, he states he'd never give information on someone when he was first interviewed. It says, so anyway, I'll get back to that in a minute. I'll keep going with this. Colin Edwards, 42, of Alexandra Road, Hastings, who was jailed for 15 years last July for his part in the 7.8 million raid. Only 620 is expected to be retrieved from the robbery, and Mr. Hendry is claiming Constigna's 10% reward of 62 grand. Which he didn't receive, by the way, I don't think, at the beginning anyway. Mr. Hendry's solicitor, former mayor of Hastings, that's how I found out his name, because he was the former mayor of Hastings, said Paul has been treated appallingly. He gave information to the Sussex police, that's gone out, about the robbery and other matters in good faith, but has not received a penny, and I don't think he should have, ratting all around him. We have written to the chief constable and the home secretary, but they have brushed the matter aside. I wouldn't blame him. Mr. White, Graham White, his solicitor, said they may resort to civil action against Constigna, which was still waiting for Sussex police to give their blessing to a payment. So they have no plans on paying him. I wouldn't blame him. He wants to bring it to court. I don't know if he did or not, because this could be an old article. This was in 2002, yeah, so it is old. So I don't know if he got it or not yet. Mr. White said there was a wider issue of what sort of message sends to people giving information. Some will ask they should bother when they're ignored afterwards. A spokesman for Constigna said, we can confirm Mr. Hendry has made a claim for the reward. We are in the process of fully investigating that claim and establishing whether the reward should be provided. So he gave information, your man was arrested, and they don't want to give him the reward. And I don't think they should, because he was a rat.
See, and you want to know what he was making it seem whenever I had him come on that day? And you guys can go back to that live on not the last, but the Wednesday before. And he was saying that he didn't, like, he was basically, at first, he was trying to say, I didn't rat. What I did is I acted like a mediator between the art thieves themselves and the police. That's what he was trying to say. And then like, you can watch me further in there, and then he admits to rat, and he's like, I put people into, like, I said, have you ever put anybody into jail? And then he said yes. But that he was trying to, like, deny. He was like, at first he was trying to deny, like, I don't know. See, it was real off the way he was fucking talking about it. He is real slick. Like, he tries to, like, get you where you're not really paying attention.
He tries to make incriminate himself as well. I noticed me and Sai were on a call, or on one of these lives with him. I actually might be able to post that someday. I'll clip it down. He was asking me a lot of questions about my family and where I was from and who my family were involved in years and years ago. I didn't answer any of them because I didn't know the man. Kind of played along with his questions, but if any of you remember in a chat, you'll often notice sometimes he was fucking asking random questions like out of nowhere, like out of the blue. He asked Sai, did he recognize this pub that was in Armagh? And Sai didn't answer, rightfully so. And when I asked him why he had asked me about the pub or how he knew about the pub, he would not give an answer for Godner, man. The pub was actually a really highly fucking, what could you say, concentrated provisional IRA pub. And like he knew too much but didn't want to give up any information. As well as that, these messages of him saying they're all fake. How in God's name are messages that have been screenshotted from a chat? I've looked at them. They're not photoshopped. You can't, like, it's not like you'd Photoshop a message. This man is just fucking off his tits. He's delusional, as people have said. And it's not just one comment. There's hundreds of people here.
There's fucking hundreds of comments of like all different people. Like, brother, it's fucking insane the amount of comments that are on there. And then even in other articles, like those big articles too, you go to the comments on that, it's fucking crazy. There's just that fucker. He's like, you want to know what it reminds me of though? This reminds me of that mink cock guy who had that blog site. It was called Butterfly something, and he was doing the same shit. And remember, he got shot a couple years back. Got shot, popped in the back of the head, walking out of a sex place. And yeah, this is what that fucking like this that's going on now. That's probably the fucking gonna be the end result.
And you know what else?
And
really
not even by
me
my hand, by the looks of it.
Do you know what it really annoyed me as well is how he kept going to me. He goes, I'm new to technology. I haven't a clue how to use this. I haven't a clue how to use that. Yet the man has 2 blog posts. He has over 1,000. I can actually read the exact amount he has on this blog here. This has 1,567,375 overall total page views since March the 2nd, 2022. Wednesday it was last updated. He knows how to use technology. He didn't try to make me. I offered, thinking he hadn't a clue. I made him an entire disclaimer for his channel. I tried to help him. I set up his StreamYard. I was helping this man with things because he really, really gets into your brain and lets you think that he's just some innocent man that's fucking.
Yeah, he's got a whole fucking blog site, dude. Like a whole website.
Going back to actually
dedicated to fucking snitching.
Here, okay, we'll actually. I said I wouldn't, but we're going to show this tab real quick. Watch this. This here is the tab based on. Let's stick it up. So this is the tab based on Art Hostage, right? Let's stick ourselves down here. So there's the overall page views. That was last updated March the 2nd, 2022. Total page views 1,567,000, blah, 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 blah. There's his picture. More than welcome. He puts up and blogs and types out these big, long things about each section, okay? We can go back to him when he started in 2006 with 71 posts. So if we go back to September, he put 4 posts up, and his first one was FBI. So he started out, Dear Alex Jones, he was putting up these little blogs here and there, and then he even wrote one to the president, apparently. Look. So there you go.
He's fucking weirdo. He's like a snake to the fucking core, man. Like just a rat. Like I can't even think of a fucking rat bigger than him. Like he's probably got to be the biggest rat in history.
It says here, Dear Anne, I am known by the name star 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 star, and appear alongside the late Harold Smith in the film Stolen. This man never. Okay, I can't show you this, but if I go in here, go into the movie 2012 Stolen, okay? He apparently played next to Nicolas Cage, Josh Lucas.
Sai is in.
Hello,
Sai's in.
Sai. Hello, Sai. How are you? So this man apparently played next to Nicolas Cage, Josh Lucas, Danny Houston, Mark Valley, and MC Gainey. This man played next to all them characters. Nicolas Cage. This man thinks he played next to Nicolas Cage in the movie Stolen. He is off his fucking rocker. Off his fucking rocker. What's this say here? Dick Ellis is trying to sting the Irish guys who hold some Garner art. He is going to get them all arrested, so beware of Dick Ellis' false promises. He's not on about you. This was in 2012. Undercover sting operation happening right now in Ireland by the name Dick Ellis. Paddy, you could be related to Dick Ellis. Dick Ellis is trying to fucking get a sting or something put on him here by Art Hostage. Let's go. Let's see. Ripped from walls. Look, this is September 2006. That's how long this man, and all these, if I go to 2018, his 13 posts, he types in these things and all his information, these emails, anything he gets from what he sees, he puts in here, and then everything is put in here for public to see, like police. This is a big page on him just snitching. Now, if that doesn't say rat at its finest, what fucking does? What does? Do you know what I mean?
Rat!
Rat!
Fucking rat!
Fucking rat!
Rat bastard!
Rat's bastard, poxy cunt!
You fucking bastard, yeah!
Yeah. Fucking come back to me when you get a Bugatti!
His teeth look like piano keyboards. And I just want to fucking punch.
No, his teeth look like the black piano keys, like the ones that are spaced way too far, so your fingers can't reach when you're trying to play the piano. That's how his teeth look.
And goddamn it, when I see him, I'm playing fucking Mozart.
That was a good one. I like that one. Oh, we said we go for the Tristan bait and Andrew bait in this one. We went with the aviators, the cigars. I went with the hip flask because why not?
I got about half. Almost halfway through.
I'm down my first cigar, nearly. I have about 3 more pulls in it.
So this is about an hour. I've been kind of puffing away at this. Probably hour and a half cigar.
You can let yours just sit. Mine doesn't just sit. Mine fucking goes out if I don't keep puffing on it because they're small. They're Hamlets. They're meant to be smoked in a few minutes.
Yeah, the big ones, they do that too, but you gotta so first, when you light the cigar, you gotta toast it. So you don't even puff on it yet.
I just want to say to Lamza, he put someone away for 15 years. That's all you need to know. That was that case I was telling you about. He sentenced that man, Colin Edwards, of 42 years old. He sentenced him for 15 years in July of 2022. Just because he was on 7 in raid and thought that he was going to get 62 grand for giving him information. He didn't get a fucking bean because the fucking English police knew that he was a fucking weird tout. And I trusted him, and I was confused. I watched Paddy's fucking picture the other day, or his video, and I was like, Art Hostage. I goes, what's up here? So then I clicked on it, and it was like him telling people, and he had interviews. And he said,
fucking plastic party, he's got all these interviews and fucking...
Yeah, and
I'm from Brighton.
Okay. So he said that, and you know what really annoyed me is the way he said, I thought it would get us clicks, as if that was something that people want. Clicks are the thing. Like, if you clickbait someone, that's looked down on. If you start doing YouTube and you start finding clickbait, you'll know that that's looked down on. That's like going to a petrol station and fucking robbing a load of petrol. It's kind of...
And look, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking told him like theories, or if I get like a message from like Montalva or something, I tell him like shit that I was like kind of getting updates on. But I never fucking told him like, oh, I got these fucking interviews. Like there was one that I did, I was working on, but I never fucking said that I had it. Like, and even if I fucking, like it just. If I did have that shit would be out already, boys.
And I watched
that shit would be out. Okay.
I watched back the video. He not only did he say he had the interview, he also said that he had already went through with the interviews and that he had signed a contract that he was only allowed to release them when your man died.
Yeah,
so he wasn't allowed. He said in his live, word for word, not a word. You can go check it out. I forget what. I think it's part 3. He said, part 2. He said, Paddy has done these interviews, but he has signed a contract that he's only allowed to release them once Flashy's died. So in other words, or not Flashy, whoever it was meant to be. So not only was he basically saying that he got these interviews, he was trying to like drag his lie out by saying, look, you'll never get to see it. Because God, I knows when he's going to die. He's anonymous. No one will know who he is if he dies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was his plan, was like, you'll never get this interview because he knew that it wasn't there.
And that shit came from fucking left field. Like, he talked shit about me, thought it was gonna, which it did, but he figured it was gonna get back to me. Then on fucking Wednesday was the real match. I don't think he knew that I had known.
I want to bring
fucking
this
that Wednesday.
I want to bring this
Thursday
up here by
or whatever it was.
Sai says, we talked about it when he was using stuff. We talked about it on your live, Aaron. Sai, I did try to ring you earlier to get on. If you want to get on, drop me a message on WhatsApp because I'm not going to put the link out publicly because I just want to keep this based off this tonight. But we were talking, Sai. Do you remember me and you said to each other there's something off about him? I said he looks for too much information but doesn't give enough out about himself. And if I'm wrong, you can quote me, but I'm 100% Sai. Me and you had those words. And even with the pubs in Armagh and all, he was asking questions about, like, do we know him? Have we been there? And then I said, how do you know about this pub? And he was like, oh, I don't know. I just thought I'd ask. He's too fucking... Obviously, what he was trying to do was, because it was an IRA pub, he's trying to bring up an IRA pub because he has obviously something in his head that the IRA fucking robbed something, obviously.
I'm texting a UFO chick.
Yeah. So drop me a message there on WhatsApp and you can hop in. And we were trying to ring you earlier on today.
So if you guys ever find yourself at Seawards Seaville Road, Pevensey Bay, next to a big hotel with a pebble dash wall around it, there might be a good sunset on that horizon. Just saying. Very good sunset.
Do you want to give me that location?
Maybe you'll run into somebody that you
mightn't even find somebody. You might just find a rodent behind the dumpster behind the hotel, if you know what I mean.
You could find something behind the dumpster. And what you want to do is...
Paddy, you could find something behind the dumpster. And what you want to do is you want to get this little guy. I'm going to draw a diagram on my hand here. Oh, fucking Byro's gone. Oh, it's back.
Damn it.
It's back. It's back.
I hate it when the fucking leaf breaks. It just makes me so mad. When the leaf like breaks on the cigars, then you're like struggling to keep it tight.
I hate when that happens around your mouth.
Yeah.
You're meant to hold cigars with your teeth and not your lips.
That's the worst part. Like I don't know. Well,
so here, look. Let's say it's a bad drawing because the Byro's gone, but let's say that's a little rodent you find at the back of the dumpster, right? What you want to do is, and just have a little look, and then you want him to look like something like that near the end. You've probably seen that joke before. Here's Margaret Thatcher, throw her up and catch her, squish, squash, here's Margaret Thatcher. But in this case, it's, here's Art hostage, fuck him up into the air, grab him, slap him all around the back of the fucking hotel, and pull that thing out of your pocket. Paddy.
Yeah.
How small do you reckon you could chop him up? I'd say we could get to about that size.
Oh, I wouldn't even need to do it if there would be nothing else found.
Paddy, I was measuring something there a while ago in my room. Don't ask what it is now or nothing, like, but it was, a bit intimate, like. But yeah, I was just measuring something there a while ago in my room.
You know what we do to rodents around here, around Mexico.
We need to call the Yes,
We
the
like throwing
exterminator.
barrels of acid.
We need to ring the exterminator. And I hope he's recording this, because this will be a laugh if he is. Here, do you want to give me that quick you named some kind of a road there, if you want to get that back up for a minute and I have a quick look at this dumpster.
It's called Seawards Seaville
How
Road.
spell that?
Spell
it out.
SEAWARDS.
Yeah.
SEAVILLE Road. Pempsey Bay.
Seaward Civil Road.
Bay. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And then I was there the other day and fucking Paddy is writing messages. Dwayne's threatening my kids' life.
I don't take no sleeping tablets.
For a guy on sleeping tablets, like, how could you? Does he take coke and sleeping tablets? That's what I want to know.
He's on. I'd say he's on a bit of speed or something.
He's just like, he takes amphetamines and sleeping tablets. He's just fucking.
He takes ease and sleeping tablets at the same time. Do you know the way you see his like desk? Do you know the way you just see his countertop all the time when he's live? He's like this on the other side of the camera.
He's probably taking amphetamines and the sleeping tablets at the same time.
That lad's jaw is moving so fast. He has abs down either side of his jaw.
Yeah, he looks tired, but really he's fucking full steam ahead.
Mm-hmm. Right, let's go into this commentary again and we see. Can we?
Did you find it?
I am struggling to find it. The one where he is called every fucking. Right, let's see. Hens. Oh,
I mean, there's a lot of shit. They said, Paul, this is Lee here. Firstly, I was not one of the authors, but I've got something to say to you. The bit of work me and Dobby went on in Scarborough, you 1,000,000% was the informant on that case. And the only reason we got out of it was my Uncle Derek told me and Dobby to ask our defense to ask the prosecution to name the informant in court, as we know the police acted on information received, because that was in the deposition statement, and 6 months to a year before we was nicked, you was arrested by the Scarborough police for stealing gold coins off an elderly gentleman. So what you done, you traded, and then I can't read the rest. It's a screenshot. That's what I was reading.
Oh, I think I see the big Pebble Dash Hotel.
I mean, there's a lot. Like right at the beginning of this. Yeah. Let me see. It says, why don't you tell the story of when Ian and Dominic screwed your flat off the London Road and nicked all your precious antiques? When you come up to Highcroft Villas to get your gear back with Terry, I heard the gov scarpered. I don't know what that means. With all the money, and his mate Steph gives you a dig. When Mr. Boyle was asked why was he backing up a grass, later he replied, I only wanted to see if I could buy the parcel. Ha ha ha. To be a keyboard warrior at your age, Turbo the Grass. Pathetic. And these weren't written by me. These are from fucking like there's no fucking way I could do all this, but
you have to do that again. You have to do that again. The pathetic thing. Do that again.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Do that
Turbo
again.
the
Same way.
Grass. Pathetic. I gotta do it in like a Brighton voice. What about the time when Mercy Dobby and Paul went to the
Turbo the Grace. Pathetic.
to steal some antique furniture from a hotel? Little did they know, but Paul, art hostage is a grass. Henry had been there first, got his collar felt, and told the police, plod by the way of a trade, that the Brighton firm are coming up. The 4 intrepid burglars all got nicked and remanded to the Hall, and the other 2 to HMP Scarborough. They was
You
all
sound like
out
Prince
in the
Sparrow
days.
from What's That Boy.
They was all out in the
Keep
days
going.
through, because all they had to do was name the informant in court, and the judge's hands were tied. He released the 4 fellas, and the grass lost that one. So he tried to snitch these guys up, but they got out of it.
And did we mention he got robbed by 2 men?
Oh yeah. That was on that first one that I read. Oh, look at this. There's there's another one. Paul Henry was adopted only just. Apparently, his Moulscombe father was looking for a Down syndrome baby, but they never had at the orphanage. So Mr. Henry went to the nearest thing. Paul always thought he should have been adopted by some family of higher standing, a bit more upper class, so he always had a problem with the working class. That's why he became a police informer, so he could get people back the nasty, snidey way. Also, he has a very small penis. I've heard, as is often the case, the adopted grasses, as is the case with adopted grasses. That's why they're so scared of going to prison. Shower time terrifies them. Hey, this is pretty fucking fun. Oh, here's Art Hostage's response. The 3 above comments are from a Simon friend, son of Alan friend, aka as Dobby. Simon lives in Worthing, as his gambling means he's always skint. Blah, blah,
You sound
blah.
like Nobby out of Harry
I'm
Potter.
a rat. Oh, here's a reply. Usual lies from the mud grass, who deep down wishes he could walk into Brighton pubs with his head up, but he can't. Oh, here's another one. You stupid looking cunt. How dare you slag my Uncle Mickey off a lie about Terry, knocking him out, calling him names, etc. You dirty grass cunt. Poor Terry just passed, and you're writing shit and lies. I cannot wait to meet you.
Isn't there one there about him with his drug dealer? He was responding back and forth.
Yeah. And then they're like calling him out for, my Uncle Mickey's brother was there at the Blue House that night, and it never happened. So get your facts right, you grass slag, and stop talking of the dead, you lowlife.
What about that celebrity orgy he broke into?
I'm looking.
I heard he got it on. I heard he got on with Kim Kardashian in the 80s.
Here's a good one. Who lives Seaward Seaville Road, Pevensey Bay, and you can see a paranoid idiot lives there because it's the only house with all the dirty curtains and shutters up, and the cameras are moody. So don't worry about them.
It's funny because I think I actually have the house.
People even know the fucking house. They said there's cameras, and they said he's got dirty curtains and shutters from them being closed all the time.
They're actually, I'm not going to lie, they're big enough houses.
There's a lot of this shit. There's like, Paul Henry, hiding behind the screen, you wrong one. You was driven out of Brighton for being a police informer in the 80s. You had so many good hidings.
I think I found his house. There's a dead cat on top of it.
Including one by Stephen Whitey at Sussex Square. You're used to tie old ladies up, terrifying them while you burgled their homes, Then you turned a police informer. So not only did he do like that, he's tying old ladies up, terrifying them while he robs their homes.
I think I found his house.
Oh, look at this. There's another one. Is it true you did 15 months in HMP, Ford, for benefit fraud? Do you still claim housing benefits? And disability, you mug. What a ugly square-head cunt you are. You have come out of the closet yet, you home.
What an ugly square-head cunt.
Is it true you was in love with Terry Boyle, who fancies Brian Groves? You probably still do. Dirty grass. You could not and did not stab anyone. You make up all these fictional stories to feed your own ego and fill them with lies. You're a very sad piece of shit and the ugliest man on earth.
You need to keep reading these. This will give us about an hour's worth of content. Keep going.
I've spoken to Lee Mears, and with that dirty Paul Henry, he said about his Uncle Derek, and if anyone wants to know the truth, it was Derek who told Lee and Alan Doobie to get the prosecution to name the informant on the day of the trial, and the prosecution refused. The judge threw the case out. The reason the police did not want to divulge the name of the grass, Paul Henry. Nobody believes Henry because of his track record. Dave Bishop bashed him in the Race Hill for calling him a grass. 18 stitches to the mouth. Terry Boyle gave Paul a hiding after the incident in Richards, where Paul was taking the vile drug Tuanol. Was prepared to hurt a lovely old man who's no longer with us by the name of Gordon Bostock. And while we stick to the facts, Paul Henry has, for all his bravado, stayed clear of Brighton for years. Because let's face it, nobody likes a police informant. He lives on his own in a little rented house at Pevensey Bay, where he forever checks his camera and looks out the window for his old enemies. Something he will be doing quite a lot now, I'm led to believe.
So
And
what
there's
is this on?
Oh my God, this just goes on and on and on. I mean, we could have hours of content reading these.
Yeah, but what is this on? Like, what article is this?
This is on his blog.
Are these on his blog?
Yeah, this is on his blog. Here's another guy.
Wait,
grass.
What year? What year is this?
This is all right. So let me look at the. So this one's from May 11th, 2020, and this
May
is on
11th.
his own blog.
May 11, 2020. May.
Oh shit! I lost my place. Ah, here it is. Oi, Grass! I remember well when you came to Highcroft Villas after me and Dom nicked your stuff out of your flat. I also remember you trying to hit me with a Gurkha's knife at Corkery, and not a mark on me, correct? I also remember flying over the balcony with my pockets full of money, not only from the sale of your wine cooler, but some other bits and pieces also. You took from my flat a Thomas Push Arty smudge, and 2 bronze, the samurai, and 2 fellows wrestling Balaki, right? At the time, I always wondered why Terry was there, as I considered him a better friend to me and the 2 of you. I remember being at Mark Kenyon's flat after the incident and phoning Terry, asking him why did he back you. He told me with all this gear was flying about loose, he only wanted to see if he could buy any of this, or if he could buy any something. This the truth. I also recall your piano stool and small Georgian bureau was downstairs in the Highcroft Villas. After ringing you, we were agreed to trade the picture and the 2 bronzes for the piano stool and the bureau again. Fact, I also remember agreeing to have a straight fight with you anytime, Paul, and to this day still would. You sent me 60 to collect your gear because without Terry, you was a bit more exposed. We exchanged at the little carport underneath your flat. My mate Steph was cut from a different car from you and died not long after in October 1987. When all this occurred, I still miss him. Keep my name out of your mouth, Paul. I won't make any idle threats because, as you know, that has never been me. This is just set the record straight.
Paddy,
Signed, Ian Frost.
there's one here that just says, "See you soon." Did you see that one? In all capitals. See you soon.
And then somebody saying, oh my God.
These
So
are
it's
long.
all right.
These are pure hate, by the way. These are long things of hate.
So it's all right for you to quote people, Paul, calling Brian Herpes Danny a mong, and all the stuff you said about Terry when he wasn't even interned yet. Looking back, you never had me, did ya? Never managed to grasp me. Got my 2 bronzes back and the TBH picture. Told you we only got the 3 smudges and 9 bronzes out of that bit of work. It was way more. So all in all, seeing as the last time I saw your ugly mug, I was going over George Ricks's balcony, went with over 10 large in my hod. Even to this day makes me smile. P.S. You didn't get too far, Tony Machada, in the High Court over the $500,000 painting either, did you? No, my good friend, Johnny McNeil slaughtered you on that one too. You don't track down £1,000,000 smudges stolen in Boston, you worthless individual. You turn over the dole, and anybody can beat a charge. I did 3.43 million drug conspiracies, biggest one in Britain ever. You got sentenced.
Brighton.
Brighton ever. You got sentenced, went to lose, went straight on the numbers, told them your status, and got to forward. That's the difference between me and you. Vast fucking chakrism. I won't be coming on here again. Seen enough, Ian.
That's the same guy. That's Ian again. Look, the other one that started I Grass, I remember you. That was signed Ian Frost. He's made like 6 of them. And they're all he puts his name in as anonymous, but signs them under his real name.
This is kind of funny.
It says, there's one here that says, "Who cleaned you out on August 1987, lol." It says, "Seaville Drive, not road next to Mooring's restaurant, right on the beach. That grass lives."
With all kinds of cameras.
I couldn't find it. I thought I found it, but I was looking at the wrong one then.
Let me.
They really go at it on these, don't they?
Lee, or wait, it says, Paul, this is Lee here. Firstly, I was not one of the authors, but I have got something to say to you. The bit of work that me and Dobby went on in Scarborough, you 1,000,000% was the informant on the case. And the only reason we got out of it was my Uncle Derek told me... Oh, wait, I already read this one.
I just found a link on that form that someone put in. Drug barons get 30 years for pounds 125 million plot. He got them done as well. Let's go to a different year. Let's go to...
Oh, I found it. Henry started his career as the stop-and-go sign man on a tarmac gang. Apparently, the gaffer was so impressed with his technique that he was offered the job for life. Instead of accepting that offer, he decided to go into the antique game, but subsequently ended up being a supergrass. The moral of the story is, once you've reached your limit, don't get any ideas above your station. Mm.
These people really, really hate him.
Oh, there's so many to this. Oh my God! Oh,
What?
listen to this one. Funny listening to all the old names and what went on
Yeah,
back
I
in the
read that
day.
one.
I left Brighton around 1988-89. Best move I ever made. I will confirm with all my heart. Paul Henry was definitely an absolute mug. And a
What's up
definitely
with them calling him a mug?
and definitely a grass. I took all of his money off of him and all his pawn tickets playing him 3-card brag with marked cards. The night of the Brighton bombing, we actually heard the bang, and the grass bollocks wanted to go investigate, but I kept him at the card table, stripping him of all his yad. Still makes me laugh when I think about it. This'll be the first time he hears it too, you mug. Shame at that time. We all knew he was a mug, but didn't know he was a grass. Maybe some did, but I didn't at the time. A few months later, it all started to come out, and he was a marked man. I remember he pulled up in Terry's red BMW outside of the little northern pub owned by Steve, who was a very nice guy, I might add. Would love to see Steve again, by the way, mate, if you ever read this. I was trying desperately to stab him through the window, but managed to slip the little attack. Lucky for you, Paul, the grass. Anyway, enough said about that shitty piece of shit. Hope he gets a cancer and dies as well. Deserved a horrible slow death. Brian Groves is one of the greatest men on this earth, a probable lovable rogue who has had his moments, but is an out-and-out gentleman and a great friend and as solid as a rock. Wesley, a gem as always, and always will be in my book. Love them both dearly and trust them with my life. Mickey was a lovable lunatic, but you had known him like I did to love him. We had our moments too, but I had some good memories and a few mad ones. Well, all old Brighton firm, except for fatty grass cunt head, Henry. I hope you all well and life has been kind to you like it has for me. They were good days and great memories, but always a shame that we had those grass cunts around giving us up at the drop of a hat. But they were good days. Good luck, all.
All right. I shouldn't be laughing, but like when he says like when he says anyway, and no
Sounds like some of these guys got one up on him and they're fucking laughing about it.
If this isn't fucking hate, I don't know what is. This is by Joe Sampson. It says anyway. Enough said about that slimy piece of shit. Hope he gets cancer and dies well-deserved horrible slow death. Okay, I shouldn't be laughing at that. But if that isn't the most hatred thing you've ever heard on...
Oh my god.
I can't.
Oh my god. Then Paul threatens to fucking grass him out for that message, and then that Joe Sampson is what he says.
Yeah, did you see?
You can really tell him, can't you, you mug?
Wait, no, Paul responds to Joseph.
Yeah, he responded.
He says, well, read that one in your dodgy voice.
It is so long. That's like a lot of paragraphs.
No, it's not that long. The other ones are just as long. It's just that one split up into paragraphs.
Well, if it isn't the scumbag Joseph Sampson. First of all, it's Paul Henry. I shall reveal the truth about Sampson and his history with primary and secondary evidence. First, I can confirm Joe did indeed swindle me out of £1,000 during a cocaine-fueled evening.
Paddy, you were right. You were right. He said he swindled him. He goes, first, I can confirm Joe Sansom did indeed swindle me out of £1,000 during a cocaine-fulfilled evening. Joe Samson also made unwanted sexual advances towards me, which I politely rebuffed. Samson then got nasty and made a swift exit. So apparently, he swindled him out of $1,000, bought a load of coke, snorted it, and then tried to rape him.
It sounds like Art is gay though, because it sounds like he was interested in some Thomas fella.
And also, he got swindled out of $1,000.
And then Joseph Sampson not only stole his money, but stole his man as well.
You know, if anything happened between Samson and fucking... If anything happened between Samson and fucking Art Hostage...
Oh my god, I wish I would have found this shit a long time ago. I wish I would have found this a long time ago.
I would have actually preferred to have found this and spoke to him and then called him out on it when he was on here one night. That would have been fucking
That would have been fucking legendary. Because I would 100%, if I had seen this shit, 1,000,000%, I would have fucking, I would have got him. This was the turning point for me, and I reported him to police, who, at the time, Kevin Douglas was caught with a wooden truncheon in his car.
What's a wooden truncheon?
I have no clue.
Wait, I'm gonna Google. I bet you it's some kind of fucking sex device. Oh my god, it's one of those old-fashioned Britain battens. You know those big, fat wooden battens the British
like
those
cricket bats?
No, the 19... Look at my screen. Like the 1950s fucking batten.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's a fucking truncheon. Look. Them things was found in the boot of his car. In his car to the possession of an offensive weapon.
Not only are these robbers, but these are gay robbers.
This is all gay.
Art Hostage is calling Stephen Ronan shit, but yet he's gay.
But never mind all of the fucking like gang shit that's going on. Both of these guys have done stuff sexually with each other. They've swindled each other. He got swindled out of $1,000 and then raped.
It's not like I'm again, but it's funny because Art made no mentions of this being like a gay robber gang.
Like, these guys are breaking into his house and robbing his stuff for years. And they were also swindling him So they broke into his house, sat down, snorted a load of cocaine, swindled him out of $1,000 for more cocaine, and then tried to rape him, robbed his stuff, and left.
Then they re-robbed his stuff, and then banged each other in his house, and bounced again.
This is fucking...
This is like something out of a movie. So Joe Sampson, Art keeps going on, and he says that he's basically going to take him to jail or whatever.
Oh, Joe responded.
Yeah, here, so look. Joe says...
You read it in your accent, it's funnier.
He says, you can really tell them, can't you mug? Paul, you grass. Paul the grass, with a master's degree. Paul... The reason you do nothing about me is because I don't fall into your rubbish talk and won't now. That's for sure. Paw the grass. No one believes anything say because you're not capable of telling the truth. You just make out you have all these connections. You're a dreamer, Paw the grass. And that MD didn't do you no good at all.
That needs to be a quote. You're a dreamer. Someone put that in the chat. You're a dreamer, Paul deGrasse. Within like semicolon.
Oh, this is even better.
Joe.
This is even better. He laughs. My life is full of joy. I have a great family of my own, and I've been married for 33 years. I have friends all over the world, and I've never given anyone up in my life. That's something you will never be able to say about yourself, Paul the Grass. So my little lying dreamer grass cunt, enjoy the rest of your sad little life. Looking over your shoulder every day must be great for you, as always knew your would be nothing with a lonely existence, and I was right.
I have to say something. To you that are listening to this, it must sound completely fake. These are real. These are on a private blog post of Art Hostage and some other gay guy of a grand and everything in his house, and then tried to rape him, but
And
then later says he has a wife and family.
This guy is relishing in the moment too, because he's like one up to Art. Like it seems like every time, and it even goes on. Oh, it gets so much better. He says, where am I at? He said, let me see.
I was right.
Oh, with the lonely existence, I was right. Success is a wonderful feeling, Paul. The grass, something you will never experience, but something I have experienced all my life. Your silly stories might sound good to you, but deep down, you know you're just pathetic lies that no one believes, as you can see by the comments from all your previous lives. Anyway, that was the last you'll hear from me for another 35 years. Back to my wonderful life with my beautiful wife and kids, fish and coconuts on the beach. Bye-bye, Paul deGrasse, with your MD.
Oh my God! I swear to God! At the end it says, "I promise."
He goes on. He says, "P.S. You can't even spell my name correct. Says a lot about your information, don't it? Dummy."
Wait, the funny part of that, he says, "Back to my wonderful life with my beautiful wife and kids, fishing coconuts on the beach. Bye bye, Paul deGrasse, with your MD." Paul replies, or he replies again. Art Hostage replies again. Oh. Oh God!
This is just one this is just one set of comment threads that we're going through.
This is the one.
Set.
This is in 2020 of, I think it's June. He has went from 2006 to 2022 in all the months. Imagine all the fucking arguments he has with random people. Sanson, the name should be changed to Scumson. Terrorized Brighton and Hove since the 60s with Terry Sampson. Senior Field, South London in disgrace. Terry Sampson died of a heart attack in Spain, age 61. While jail convicted, there's not really funny anymore.
Let me see. Let me go to another story. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go through one comment.
That's the funniest. That's the funniest thing ever. Back to my wonderful life with my beautiful kids, fishing coconuts on the beach. Bye bye, Paul deGrasse with your MD. So, my little lying dreamer grass cunt, enjoy the rest of your sad little life. Looking over your shoulder. What a thing to say someone online. I have to be honest, right? To all these people that troll on YouTube, these two lads, this Joe Sampson guy is the best troll I ever came across in my life.
Oh my God, he is the greatest troll. Like it sounded like he had a lot of one-ups on old fucking Art.
Back to my wonderful, beautiful wife and kids fishing coconuts on the beach.
I robbed 12,000 from you, or 1,000 from you. Oh, look at it. This one's pretty. This one's pretty. Oh, Joe Sampson is back. This one's recent. So this one is November 20th, 2021.
Okay,
and
November.
Joe Sampson says,
"Oh, I see it."
And Paul deGrasse, red busted by Keith Moore. You are so stupid. It's funny with your made-up little stories. Get a life, Paul deGrasse, with your MD. And then he said, he keeps.
Wait, where is this? Where is this one?
Oh, so he responds. This one is called Stolen Art Watch. Joe Sansom, police informant for Australian police.
It's
and then that's why. So Joe Sansom. Yeah, he says, "Okay, Paul deGrasse, I will give you a little bit of my time as you are so excited. First of all, your information is all wrong. There was no Max or Colombian drug lord mixed with me, and my mate Ian was the only two of us. You see, So if you were getting proper information, you would have known that. Secondly, Paul the Grass, if I was an informer like you are, then I would doubt very much I would have been able to mix in the circles I mixed in. So yep, more bullshit coming from you. Paul the Grass. Seriously, Paul the Grass. I don't, but if I did prefer the same sex company, you would definitely wouldn't be my choice. Fat with a mustache and a little dick.
How does he know he has a little dick?
Mr. Anonymous, George Sanson, was my brother, my dad's son, not his brother or his nephew's. Poof. Another mug, Mr. Anonymous. Too frightened to put your name. Ah. So back to Paul the Grass, MD. You see, Paul the Grass, everything you said was wrong. Gambling debts? Where do you dream this bollocks up? Is this what you do for a living? I mean, you can't even do this properly. You really are a complete failure at everything that you try to do. Are you still single, Paul the Grass? I never remember you having a girlfriend at all, ever. I mean, no one ever liked you. You didn't have any real friends, did you? Everyone took the piss out of you, and then you ran away to hide, and you became a police informer, which you admit. You see, Paul the Grass, usually, if it was 20 years ago, or even 10, I would come and find you and give you a well-deserved beating. But you're just not worth it.
Before you go any further, can I just say how British these arguments are? They're so, I would have found you and give you a well-deserved beating. They're the most British fucking stuck-up arguments I ever heard in my life.
He goes on, he says, that's why I'm laughing so much writing this to you. Wow, what a useless motherfucker you've turned out to be. What a waste of made of your life. You see, Paul the Grass, I have had and am having the greatest life you could ever imagine. I'm retired from all the naughty things that I have had to last me 10 times. I travel the world enjoying life while you sit in your little pisshole house in Pevensey Bay, is it? Wow, you did good. Okay. Oh, by the way, Paul the Grass, you're making a movie about my good friend Ian and his escape from Long Bay Jail and his capture in California with me. So I won't bother to try to defend myself against your pathetic allegations of me being what you are, a grass. Watch the movie, soppy bollocks, and the truth will be told.
Watch the movie, soppy bollocks.
It's so easy to make things up about people, Paul the Grass. I see you have done this quite a lot to a lot of people. You must be in a bad place in your mind. I actually feel sorry for you. Not really. And as for you, Mr. Anonymous, another spineless, spunkless wanker, you just stay under the shadows or crawl back under the rock because you ain't worth my time. So, Paul the Grass, hope you enjoyed this little reunion as much as I have. Keep up the good work, clown. Your words mean nothing to me. I just laugh at you and your stupidity. The world is full of pathetic mugs like you and Mr. Anonymous. Now I will get back to my wonderful life and forget all about you and your silly website. Have fun, you silly bollocks.
Wait a minute. How British are these? You silly bollocks.
And then he keeps trying to call him out, but Joe won't. Joe's a man of his word. He didn't respond at all.
Joe, see this from Respectful Media newspaper. You wonder why? Could be tips. Yeah.
I must find this Joe person. I must find him.
Joe has a 250,000 bounty on his head.
Nuh-uh, for real?
It's the next one down. Look, it says a car has been waiting for him, and Australia's most wanted man, who would soon have a record bounty of £250,000 on his dollars on his head, was free.
No wonder why what's his name is laughing.
Well, I'm going to find it, Joe.
Fuckers drinking coconuts on the beach and fucking laughing at him.
Yeah, fuck this whole thing. I'm going on Facebook seeing can I find fucking Joe Samson. Joe.
Oh.
Fuck that. Sansom.
Oh my god, this is exquisite. This is one of the best moments of that I've had online in a long time. Oh my god, these are just funny.
Joe Sansom works self-employed at the RADA Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. I swear to God.
I wonder if we can get a hold of him.
Oh my God, I bet I can. I'm
If we
sure I could do
can.
some kind of magic.
There's like, so that's, I mean, there's fucking even more on here, man. There's like, what is this, 2019? Oh my God.
This is fucking brilliant. What's his name?
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, I might have found a good one.
Give me the year and month.
It is, all right, so it's December 4th, 2019. So this guy's name is Arthur. So this is what Arthur says. You are funny, Paul. Anyway, I appreciate that you exposed Ft.Art as Chris Marinello. We all knew it was him, but you had the proof as you talked to Marinello on the phone on a weekly basis as you have the IP addresses. I really appreciate that now you openly state that. About me staying away. Paul, you know that I have the flu. I wrote that to you, and when you asked for it, I had to cancel to not only this event, but some more. But it makes a funny story. I have to give you that. And then he goes on to say, oh, and you're talking about Veritas. Me and someone else have officially asked for lawyers to demand from Twitter the IP address of him under the American and European law. It has been granted already by a judge. One other thing, Paul, before I go back to work, I never broke any law, not even with good intentions. You, on the other hand, have gotten arrested for extortion and benefit fraud, but you probably did that with the best intentions. And then Art says something to him. He's trying to get out of it, and then he goes on, Paul, what a long response. You're saying quite a lot of stuff about your ex-best friend, Chris Marinello. He probably won't like that, so that marriage is over, I guess. To answer your questions, and I have stated that before on your great blog, the recovery of the ring was done before, during, and afterwards, done in full knowledge of the great English police who arrested you a couple of times in the past. As Oxford had no time to receive the ring, I was allowed to keep the ring in my possession. There was no criminal investigation anymore, as the chief was convicted in 2002, and the ring was thought to have been melted down. If there is no criminal investigation, an object cannot be delivered to the police, but to the rightful owner, in this case, Oxford. Oxford, the police in both the Netherlands and England, all were notified of the recovery of the ring, the place of where it was, and when the handover would take place. Everybody is happy except for Chris and Frank and you. You know what makes a real man, Paul? If you could say for once, gee, Art, well done. So it looks like they got screwed out. It looks like this guy got a ring that they were trying to steal. And they thought it got melted down, but this guy has it the whole time.
So this lad, Joe Samson, was actually, his relations are Terry Sansom, which were involved in the Great Train Robbery in England in the 1960s.
The Great Train Robbery.
Yeah, there was a movie made in it. They got about 9,000 rough pounds back in the 1960s.
It sounds like he screwed over fucking a load of people.
All I just find brilliant is how Art Hostage's response was, yes, you may have swindled me out of £1,000 in a cocaine-fulfilled evening. You were right. He takes sleeping tablets, but he also does a bit of the... Yeah, exactly. Oh god.
Man, that is
You need to get you one of these. Look for the scars. It's a jet light.
These are just absolute gold. I know my cigar is done.
Is your cigar gone?
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Fuck
It's
at that.
fucking...
Look, and I still have one left. So I went through 4.
You
And
went through
actually,
4? You smoked
Yeah,
4
I-
cigars?
Yeah. They're a little bit thinner than your ones, though.
Oh my god. Yeah, my cigar is it's done for.
How long's your been gone? How long has it been gone?
For about like since I started fucking reading those comments out just about.
Fucking hell, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean the cigar lasted about a good hour. That's pretty solid. Fucking these comments were fun reading through though. So much fun. That Joe Samson guy.
How much do you want to bet we'll be up on fucking Art's page later?
Now since we said something, hopefully not.
Let's see.
We've been going for 4 cigars.
Well, look, I've also been going on that. So
After this, I don't want to talk about him again, but if there is any more comments, we should do
we have
like
to bring them up.
Yeah, we have to do a segment where we just go through comments, the battles.
We should name it Bait Brothers Commentary.
Yeah, and we'll just like go through the comments on his comment section. It's like it's just
We need to get our hands on Joe.
the funniest shit I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, we need to get our hands.
I seen he recently. He was trying to share some messages for me, but like two of them, or like some of them are legit, but 2 of them were didn't even they had the wrong thumbnail image.
What do you mean?
Like my thumbnail on Twitter, it's the original plastic patty thumbnail.
All right. The guards are following someone, by the way. We can hear them.
Uh-oh.
It was in June. No, it was in May. It was in May of. I need to get my hands on Joe. Here we go.
Shit.
Joe Sansom. Joe Sansom has had 29 profile views and he's been a blogger since 2017.
Oh, please tell me that's the right Joe.
Well, it is. I just clicked on his blogger account. I wonder how I fucking find out him. Like, I want to.
There's a bunch of other names too. I found one of them, and I'm trying to message him, so we'll see. Because
I agree, Celtic.
His name is being called a king rat. Oh my god, look up Ian Frost.
Ian Frost.
Yeah, just look it up. Just Google it. And tell me what you see.
Fucking hell. Talk about not being gay. Porn star Ian Frost apologizes for partying during COVID-19. I wonder, is that the same Ian Frost?
Nah, that one was from the 80s. 1988, 89. So they probably would have been like in their 20s. In their 20s around there. Or maybe in the teens.
Yeah, but he looks about 40. He'd probably be about fucking 17, 18, I'd say, in the 80s. Oh no, that would make him way older.
Nah,
wouldn't it? Never mind.
He's way older than that. Those aren't current pictures. I've seen him on video. He's old. He's like in his 60s.
You've seen Ian Frost on video. What are you doing fucking
Oh
watching Ian Frost on video?
Not Ian
You
Frost.
dirty bastard.
I
Ian Frost is a gay porn star.
I thought he was talking about Art Hostage.
No, I'm on about Ian Frost. You fucking dirty cunt.
Fucking Ian Frost.
I'm out of liqueur, so now I'm moving on to Lucasidal, as I call it. Lucas said, "You don't have that in America, do you?" That drink there is fucking A1. What time is it?
It's I just didn't get. I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning last night. 6:26. I went to watch that movie Note at the IMAX and shit on that date.
You told me.
Which was a very good movie. A very good movie.
Oh fuck! I just missed it, but I got Alan Partridge cone lap dance. Oh my god, Art Hostage is a lap dancer on the side.
Let me see. Oh, there we go.
There, the phone because I've just turned it on. Ba-bing, 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 ba-bing. Fuck, what's it called? Fuck's it. Oh yeah.
Trying to find.
I can't answer. If you're watching, I can't answer.
Oh, who's calling? Is this?
No, it's someone I know, but I don't know if they're watching or not. They're
Brighton.
right.
I'm from Brighton.
Watch this.
God dang it. Oh man.
Five.
You what? Am I breaking up? I heard it's the gay capital of the UK. They must be like bisexual down there.
Fucking wanker. I was trying to order a pizza, so my obviously Wi-Fi there. Fucking, he told me he doesn't accept card over the phone.
Oh my god, what? Why the fuck would he accept card over the phone?
How is it meant to get a pizza at 12 a.m. if you don't accept fucking card over the phone? Right, we're ringing this place.
Let's bring Sai up in here. Let's get it lively.
Oh, okay. 2 seconds. Let's send it in the link.
I'm tiptoeing through the jewelry store.
Hi, can I make an order for delivery, please? It's 2 seconds.
Oh. Oh, Tank. Oh, shit. Is it just me? Damn, what happened? Morning. Good morning. All right, what we doing, y'all? Tank, you're being a good dog. You're a beautiful dog. You're a good dog. Would you like to join the peoples? Would you like to sit on a chair and join the peoples? Or do you just want to be a bad dog? Look at the way he's looking at me. Do you just want to be a bad dog? But why? Because I thought you was good. Come here. You're a good dog. You're a solid dog with a solid dog soul. You wouldn't rat on nobody. Tank would never rat. Tank is no snitch. Why, he wouldn't rat on nobody. He wouldn't. Wouldn't he? Because he can't even speak English. He said even if I wanted to rat, I couldn't. I can't even speak English. I speak Japanese. Good job, Tank. You're a good dog. How's everybody's day going? This shit's been fun, but after a while, like, battling back and forth, it gets pretty tiring, doesn't it? Because then you got to plot, you got to plan, you got to execute. And Tank gets real tired when he's got a plan. Tank doesn't like planning. Now that I read those comments, though, I believe you, Celtic. Is that the way I should pronounce it? Celtic? Let me see. God dang it, why am I left up here? How often do you clean?
Pizza is on the way. And I also invited Sai, but I don't know if he's joining or not.
Yeah, let me okay.
Give him a ring, but I've messaged him and sent him the link.
Somebody's
Could we just put the link out in the chat?
Yeah, just put the link out.
Everyone, you can join now. You must have aviators to join. That's a joke. You can join anyway. But if you do have aviators, please go find them. It's a bonus.
We would prefer that you wear aviators, everybody. And are smoking a cigar.
To keep the style. and have a cigar. Paddy, I'm going to start a new channel and call it Aviators and Cigars. Just do lives with aviators and cigars.
And then we just read comments on random posts.
Like Paddy, talk about reading comments. There's this one here, right? And watch this. We are.
Sometimes on Google Maps, I like to read reviews and I'll do like those voices.
Yeah, this one here, I found 5 Google reviews on a main Garda station here in Limerick. Okay, so here's one. They were fair nice to me when they arrested me for public urination. 5 stars. Oh, we've someone. Oh, it's Art hostage. It actually. He left. It was someone named Art hostage, and it didn't have a picture, so I assumed it was him. He's gone. Get in. Join. We want to ask you about Joe Sampson and your sexual activities with him.
I don't even want him on here. I don't even want to talk to him. I'm fucking
I doubt it's him. If it's him, we'll get rid of him.
When I'm good and ready. When I got them bullets, dog. I heard it's the gay capital of the UK.
Brighton, it is.
Hey Google, where is the gay capital of the UK? Holy fuck, he wasn't lying.
Is it actually?
Brighton, considered by many to be the LGBTQ A+, C+, -+, B+, capital of the UK. Brighton is packed with possibilities, from outrageous drag nights to an annual beer festival.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Plus, negative.
With an infinity sign at the end.
Yeah.
And then pi. A pi sign.
Yeah, pi and then fucking like algebra and numbers and all weird fucking Pythagoras theorem shit.
3.14865.
Here, let's read it. I'm carrying your love with me. He forgot my Coke then, and then I told him my address, and he remembered who I was. So he was like, "Oh yeah, no, you're right. We didn't give you your Coke." So.
Oh, they forgot the Coke too?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, the sons of bitches.
I couldn't care. Like, I'm not a picky person, but when I said it to him today, he was a bit picky about it. He was like, "No." Right, let's read the reviews on Henry Street Garda Station, which is the main Garda station in Limerick. We'll share my screen so Paddy can read one or two if he wants with his mad little weird fucking dodgy accent. Here we go. Let's read the first one. 2 guards in full uniform walking around that one doesn't seem funny.
Let me see. Henry Street.
Just called that place in December to report an incident of a robbery. They inform me that it's not enough detectives to look into the case. They ring me in 1 week time. After 2 weeks, I ring them myself, and yeah, she's obviously fucking foreign. Go on Henry Street Garda Station and read some of the.
Oh, I found a good one.
What?
2 guards in full uniform walking around the Crescent Shopping Centre on August 1st without masks, completely ignoring the well sign posted requests of the centre. 99% of the public wearing masks and being compliant, and these 2 muppets flouting the rules and not setting an example for the public. 1 star.
That is the kind of stuff you get in Limerick. There's oh fuck, I can't think of the funny one. Oh fuck, what's it called? It's called what's the other main Garda station? You've Henry Street, you've Mairstone, you've Roxborough. They're it really. Let's try Mairstone.
There's some funny ones here in Houston too, like Even some of the good ones are like good. Like I've actually wrote a
Limerick
couple.
Prison. I'm
Limerick
gonna read
Prison.
one of these. I read one before, and he was like, "There's great tea and coffee services while being locked in your cell. Great option of cereal in the morning. Stuff like that. Nice, comfortable bed."
I got a good one for you. I wrote a review at B&D Washateria in let me see.
Oh, will I log on to my fucking TripAdvisor and see if I leave any reviews?
Yeah, here's the review that I left. I put Ling Ling is always on point. She dresses so good and gives me change to wash. If you go in on Sundays and Saturdays, that's when the best looking women are around. Just wear shades so you don't get caught looking. And if you see a guy with shades, it's probably me. Don't snitch me out. What the wife don't know won't hurt her. She always asks, why do you do laundry there when you have a washer and dryer at home? That's my business, not hers. that
My
review
business, not hers.
that review is like the most looked at review in the fucking thing.
I think. Do you know what I think I might do? I think I might be one of those really awkward people and start going around reviewing everything and leaving shit reviews and everything. Be like, the burrito was lovely, lovely crunch, nice lettuce, beautiful, succulent meat, 2.6.
How do you look at your
Like
past
fucking
reviews? Because I got some
So,
fucking
are you
funny
looking on
ones on
TripAdvisor or Google?
there.
Are you looking at
Google.
TripAdvisor or Google? So, if you go to your Google, I don't know how you do it on phone, but if you go to your Google, like in general, you can
Oh
search
wait,
up Google reviews, and it'll.
I found it. Let me see.
Wait, how did you find your reviews?
I clicked on my thing and went to the profile.
Profile.
Oh
Where's
my
my
god.
account?
Yeah, so my B&D Washateria review has like over 1,500 views. Then I got another one at Supercuts. I gave it 5 stars and I put, I get my hair cut here all the time. Does my wife know? Absolutely not. The girls cut as good as they look, and that means I get a beautiful haircut. Don't tell my wife. I can't afford alimony right now.
Right, so this is obviously me after being hacked or something. So, wait a minute. 3 years ago, I reviewed the Curraghour 5 stars, lovely place to eat with a picture. Then I reviewed McDonald's, yum, with 4 stars. Then I done King Pizza, yum, with 4 stars. Then I done the Milk Market as with 5. This is where I got hacked because some of these places aren't even fucking delete review. Goodbye.
Oh, I did one.
Goodbye.
I did one at
I did
Burger
one on
Rim. I did one at Burger Rim, which is like one of the best burger places. It shut down, unfortunately.
Apparently, I did one on a place called Abbey Donor in Turkey.
Abbey Donor in Turkey.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a place called Abbey Donor in Turkey.
At first, I thought this place was going to be whack. I never heard of it. I went inside and tried the 2 meat burgers with fries. It was the best decision I've ever made. When I took a bite of the first burger and those little flavor crystals exploded in my mouth, I took my Five Guys gift card and threw it in the trash because I knew I would never go back. The fries were amazing. I screamed, "Who made this goddamn burger?" and gave the cook a high five. It was the best day of my life. I ordered 2 more before I left with a smile on my face. Once you eat burgers here, you will never go back, I promise. And if you think it wasn't good, then meet me somewhere and we can throw hands right now on God and them. And I don't know even who them is.
I left a review on your uncle's thing. 1912
no.
Spring Cypress Road, Spring, Texas. Is that your uncle's?
Yeah.
Quality construction. Right. So
Oh, here it is.
apparently I left this
I didn't
review
know that
6 months
I didn't
ago.
know that. I didn't know that you had wrote a review.
I had a house in the woods from 1847. The floor was original, and they fully restored it for me and sanded it. Thanks, guys. I don't remember writing that.
Everybody's like, what the fuck? That's impossible.
They're like, we just got a 5-star review for something we did not even do.
Ron doesn't even pay attention to it. I don't think anybody's claimed it yet. I should claim it.
Claim what? A quality plus.
So on Google, you have to claim, and then you gotta. I don't know how they do the. You gotta do like confirmation.
A quality. They send a little code to your front door, and you have to put the code into Google to prove that it's your business.
Okay.
I have 1 or 2 registered businesses off Google. Erotic farmers. No, I'm joking. I do have one though. But anyway, A quality plus construction. When you click on that, it brings you to Sonny's Wine and Beer. You know that?
Sonny's Wine and Beer.
And I think your Toyota, or no, it's not yours. What's that? You did that. Did you ever do like a barbershop or a eyewear, fine eyewear?
Where on? Oh, yeah. I don't know why the fuck it shows that. That kind of threw me off because that's not even where we're at. I don't know where that.
Apparently, you're based out of Sonny's Liquor.
Nah, so ours is where you see the white sedan. And red.
I see it.
Yeah, I see that. That's our spot. I don't know why the fuck they show us.
I really like that, the little fucking 5-star badge you have outside.
Damn, that's when we had the bucket truck too. Get that bucket truck.
Hmm.
That got stolen. Somebody stole that.
Oh wow. The most Texas looking fucking
place ever.
Yeah, it's like the most Texas looking fucking repair place I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I better fucking bounce out before I pass out. I'm so tired.
Bucket truck got stolen.
We got to do these comment things.
By the way, I got the high quality camera for 7 days for free. Look, this is what my camera usually looked like. Right?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was this one, standard definition. Look how high quality it goes. Changes a lot, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Shit, mine is all pixelated, just like how I like it. Pixels everywhere.
That was said out of nowhere.
I think on Friday I really want to do the crazy Fridays, but I want to break it. It'd be nice to break it up into little sections. Maybe we should add the comment section in there.
Like, I think what you should do, not run your channel, you should have 30 minutes of karaoke, 30 minutes of comment reading, 30 minutes of leaving fake reviews on businesses you've never heard of just for the fun of it. And then like leaving like 1-star reviews. Put like the best food on the planet, never enjoyed it more, 1 star.
That's kind of what Tim Dillon does though already. Tim likes to. He likes to make fake businesses, and then he'll like call realtors and make business deals with them that don't even exist. And then he'll just he'll keep putting them off.
I actually need to make a business right now. Google BUIS. Yeah, I need to make Google business. I started a power washing business over here, like power cleaning. You know, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I started one of them.
Power washing, you can make some good money at.
Yeah, I already made 60 euros off my neighbor.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was my first one. I did mine, then theirs, and I have to go down to a place called Killarglin in Kerry. They're gonna do they're gonna let me fucking power hose a few of the mobile homes, and I can charge up to 100 for each one of them. So
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, pressure washing, you can make some fucking serious money. Down here, they charge like $40 an hour.
to power hose,
Uh-huh.
that's mad.
Crazy, huh? So how much it is though to get that professional fucking? Oh, those guys usually have pro.
Oh my god, you know. Look at this. I forgot to tell you. I claimed some packy fucking fella's business in Limerick a few months back or a few years back, and it shut down. Look, Enet. It's not my place. It was some fucking packy fella. That's not it. It was some fucking packy from Limerick. Oh god, now it's gone. 1 minute. Let me go back in. Enet. Back. There. This was the business, but it wasn't actually my business. But I claimed it as my business, and fucking somehow became my business. Look, update your customers, but it's not my business. It was some Indian guy's business.
You should give them updates and say we've resorted to putting manure in the food.
No, it's an internet cafe.
Oh, it's an internet cafe.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I got the guy's phone number.
Dang.
Will I call it? Get some Indian lad to answer.
That's a way to verify.
Yeah, but it's his phone number. I'm gonna ring it right now. Right, #31. Okay. 089 401 3737. Let's call this and see some packy lad answer at fucking nearly 1 in the morning. Oh, remember we used to do the prank calling? Delete business. How do I delete the business? Remove business profile. Will I just delete his business?
Shit. I mean, what is it? What the hell are internet cafes?
It's like it's a building you go into and then you pay like 10.
Oh shit. I lose it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, I think I found a good I think I found a good one. Let me I found a good video that somebody put up.
That's my husband, love. 17 years. Are you serious? That's my husband. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no, John Paul. No, John Paul.
no. Oh, she's buck naked. She's buck naked. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What's
my
going
bad.
on?
John Paul got caught. He got caught with some woman.
Who?
John Paul.
Who's John Paul?
I don't
Like a
know.
traveler.
They just keep saying John Paul.
A clean home, a clean house he's got with 4 children that I've never
Who sent you that?
No, no one sent it to me. It's up on this. Yeah, it's like all over the place. I seen it on TikTok, but now I'm seeing it
John
on.
Paul.
It's on Irish Gangland Intel on Facebook.
Irish Gangland Intel. John Paul caught cheating.
I'm sorry.
Dang.
Irish traveller John Paul Corcoran caught cheating with a junkie wife. Oh, I saw this before.
Oh, is this old?
Oh, John Paul. Oh, John Paul, we're getting into the divorce thing. What are you doing? That's my husband, love. 17 years. Dad, are you serious?
Dang, and then the guy was caught red-handed. The girl's like naked.
Are you serious?
She's naked on him.
Yeah. Poor little fella. Shit, I better go and kind of wore out from
What
work
do you mean,
today.
poor little fella? He was caught there cheating.
Yeah, that was him cheating.
No bother. I'm going sitting up in your
Alrighty. All right, I'll see you later.
PC.
All right, everybody.
All
I'll
right.
see you guys later. It was fun.
Go on. I got a petrol one. He kicked himself out. I think he meant to say goodbye. I'll let him out in case. Yeah, he's gone. I got a petrol one. Tom Joe. Fuck, right. Trying to think. Ah. Oh, my pizza. Lovely. 2 minutes, guys.